And we're live. Welcome back to the Sports Manor podcast. It's been a little minute.
Welcome back to all our loyal supporters and our true fans out there.
We had one view last time, but you know we on it though. We about to get back.
I told you, even if we got 0 views, we're gonna keep it going.
I swear.
I don't care. I'll talk to my damn self.
We're fresh off Super Bowl Sunday. I hope everybody had a good time. Made a lot of food. Had a lot of beer.
Oh man,
shit, you know.
It was a pretty good Super Bowl. I'll say it was exciting.
It was a good game.
Yeah,
I thought it was a good game.
I think so too. I mean, you watched that halftime show?
Bro, did I? Who did?
Me.
They're shaking ass.
I'm boycotting the halftime show.
Why?
It's not good for the game. It ruins the game of football.
Stop.
I mean, I watched
J-Lo
it on.
Still got it.
I watched Shakira's way better.
Yeah, she did. She killed it.
Yeah, but no, I was saying, I watched it on Twitter, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna view it.
It was good. It was cool though. They did like the little kids thing in the cages or whatever. I don't know what that was about, but people liked it.
Wait, for real? They really did that?
Yeah,
I
people
didn't see
liked
that
it on
part.
Twitter.
I just saw them throwing it back.
Yeah, she had the Puerto Rican flag too. People love that.
I saw that.
They-
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool. You know, I'm 25% Puerto Rican.
Stop.
Nah. But all right, so
Hey,
but yeah.
well, let's talk about the game, bro. I'm actually still upset about the game. I liked it. It was a great game. You know, I was originally from San Francisco,
Yeah.
so I was rooting for them. I really didn't care who won, but I'm upset that Mahomes got MVP.
You thought it should have been Damian Williams?
Damian Williams, yeah.
Yeah, no, he played a great game.
Yeah, it's kind of biased. They kind of throw it towards the quarterback. They want the quarterback to win MVP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want to, the NFL is trying to sell, like, they're trying to push out Rodgers and Brady. Like, hey, this is the new wave.
I mean, he got them there.
Is,
Like,
yeah.
he got them there. But if you're talking about just that game, just the Super Bowl, Damian Williams, Mahomes threw 2 picks.
Yeah, no, he didn't. I mean, he did solid, but it wasn't like a Mahomes game. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Mahomes fan, but I thought he played bad because really the only thing he did was throw that bomb to Tyreek Hill, and that was basically a punt. Tyreek Hill went and got it.
Yeah, that was. I mean, he underthrew him too.
Yeah, it was a bad throw, and Tyreek Hill just made a play. But if not for that, it probably would have been San Francisco Super Bowl.
No, because Kyle. Honestly, I think. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from KC. You know, they played a great game. I don't want to say that San Francisco lost it more than KC won it. But Kyle Shanahan is now.
That's two times.
That's 2 times he's blown a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter.
I mean, he's kind of like the new Jim Harbaugh in a way. He could get his teams to the big games, and then he can't do anything once he gets there. You know?
Yeah, or like how Andy Reid used to be.
Yeah, until now, dude, I'm happy for him, though. I'm
Yeah.
happy for Andy Reid, 21 years. I'm happy for Tyrann Mathieu.
That's what even Tyrann Mathieu said. Hey, we're just blessed because they decided to throw the ball in the second half.
Yeah.
They ran it. I wrote it down.
They had no run game.
No,
Also.
they started to throw the ball, and that's not the team they are. They got there, with more Mostert.
Yeah. And he didn't even start the game. Coleman did.
They when they were up 10, they ran it 3 times.
That's wild. That's wild to me. That's
They
coaching.
had I think they were one of their a key drive off that pick.
Yeah.
They ran it, got 4 yards. Then they 2 incompletes, or they got it was incomplete. Then it was a false start. False starts killed them. Everybody was jumping off
But I
sides that
think,
game.
to be honest, it's the same thing that happened when they played Baltimore earlier this year, and they lost 17-14.
Yeah,
that was the GoPro. They lost 17-14. It was kind of fun. I think it was Stephen A. was talking about when Baltimore had the ball, it was 4th and 1. They stuck to their identity. They ran the ball, and the 49ers they went to go throwing the ball when that's not them as a team. So they were kind of, I don't know if it's nervousness as an offensive coordinator or what's going on there, but that's twice it bit them in the ass this year.
Yeah, I know. I think that they just got that. Shanahan has that mentality, like, all right, we're up, let's step on their throat.
Yeah,
and that's what got them killed.
Bit them in the ass twice.
Yeah, twice. Yeah.
But then again, if Jimmy G would have made those throws, Shanahan would have been looking like a goat. You know.
Bro, that's
he's not worth 140.
No,
not at all.
No.
Do you know throw I'm talking about where he missed Emmanuel Sanders?
That would have won them the game. That was a Super Bowl losing throw.
Yeah, could have been a Super Bowl winning throw. Yeah, he
that's what I'm saying. Like, people want to complain about Kittle's little push off, which was clearly a push off.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put your hand down low, you don't he pushed him up high. Like, your ref's gonna see
and that's a whole nother story that we get into. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, one play really or one call. I won't say one
change
play.
The game.
One call doesn't change the game, but what would change the game is him connecting with Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, that was huge. That was big time.
It would have made everybody look like a genius.
That was wide open. If you're making 140, you got to make that throw. You know what I'm saying?
He's $34 million guaranteed to throw slant routes.
But that's what you get when they literally run the ball all season. They don't. He had 8. It was like a couple games we had 8 pass attempts or something like that. That's ridiculous.
Championship game against Green Bay, he had 8 pass attempts.
They didn't throw for 3 quarters. That's wild.
I don't know. It blows my mind, but
yeah. Oh, but talking about NFL, because I get real excited about this. You know, I like to gamble when the odds came out. Patriots are 14-1 to win it all next year. KC was the favorite. San Francisco is number 2, Baltimore's 3, and then there's like Green Bay, Seattle, and there was one more team. But I don't know who's your way too early team to make it next year.
Man, it's way too early, but
Just for fun.
probably. I mean, Kansas City. If they bring back everybody, I don't see what's stopping them from repeating.
And I don't think they have to sign nobody this offseason. Not big money.
I don't think so. I mean, I know that Mahomes. I think they should lock him down.
That's exactly why I asked the question.
They need to lock him down now.
So so I tweeted this and I said the same thing that got them to the championships. The same thing's that's gonna kill them. They're gonna die from the inside out. They have to sign Mahomes. He's gonna sign for over $200 million.
3.
Nah, not 3.
He's gonna set the bar.
He set the bar at 2 already.
No, he's about to be the highest paid
ever
athlete
I agree.
in American sports because them boys over there in soccer getting paid.
I don't know.
I think that Mahomes might be he'll definitely sign the richest contract.
You think Mahomes could sign for over 3? There's no way.
I think he could sign for 300.
Nobody signed for over 2 yet.
I think that they're gonna set the bar high.
If they sign him for over even 2.5, bro,
He's about to make baseball player money.
That's insane. But that's the thing. They're not going to have the cap space to sign anybody else. They have Tyreek Hill that they're going to have to sign.
Yeah.
Kelsey's going to need a contract. He's 30 years old,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
he'll want to sign.
I mean, I feel like if he's 30, he's not getting no big deal.
Still, dude, they're going to lose Tyreek Hill if they do that.
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins already said he might sit out next season. So they're probably going to have to go find another weapon.
Honestly, you could do without
outside.
Sammy Watkins. Tyreek Hill, that would be a big loss. Their running backs are not big name people.
Yeah.
I feel like they got great, like, it's a scheme.
Yeah.
I think Patrick Mahomes is really it. Like, it feels like you can put
really
anybody around him. Like, Tyreek Hill he's a great receiver.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but
I mean, they got Mecole Hardman too, so losing Sammy Watkins wouldn't be that big of a deal. He didn't do much this year.
I mean, he's straight. He was on my fantasy team, and he didn't do shit.
Yeah, I want to see. That's gonna be interesting to see what they signed him to, and then what they kind of put around him. Because Tyrann Mathieu and those defensive guys, Frank Clark, for example.
Yeah.
You know, you're losing defensive talent if you go sign him to $250 million.
Mm-hmm. And I know after this season, is Tyrann Mathieu free agent?
No, he just signed with them.
Okay.
I think it's like 2 or 3 years.
Oh, then they'll have him for a little bit.
Dude, I'm happy he won a ring though.
Yeah, good for him.
He deserved it. He really did.
did.
But Hall of Fame Mahomes, they're calling him Hall of Fame Mahomes already. It's been one Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
Look, he won it at 24, just like a Brady and Big Ben. Good for him. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How many rings do you think Mahomes ends his career with?
I could see 3.
3?
I could see 3.
I could honestly see more.
I mean, if they, like I just said, it's that scheme, and that's like if they could form like a Brady Belichick, like a Reed and Mahomes,
That's what
they could probably do 6.
I mean, the cool thing is that he has a whole career ahead of him.
Yeah.
He has another 16, 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now, though, is their peak. If they could get another ring, go back to back, 3-peat, it's always difficult to do. I don't think anybody's ever done it in the NFL, right?
Right.
No?
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, they could maybe repeat, but we'll see. Like I said, the money's what's going to kill them, but
I think he could be a $300 million man.
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Brady did it with nobody around him for years, so Mahomes could kind of step into the NFL and be the face just like Brady.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Lock him down.
Yeah, I agree. So I was going to ask you this too. They asked Mahomes after the game, and they said, "Are you the face of the NFL now?" And he was very humble about it. He said, "I would like to be, but I'm just getting started. There's other guys out there like Lamar Jackson." Who do you think is the face of the NFL right now?
I would probably honestly, before the Super Bowl, if you would ask me, I probably would have said, one of these old guys like Rodgers, Breeze, Brady. But it's a new wave. I think Mahomes is the face. I think he's the face of the NFL. Like, it's a new wave. He's on the cover of Madden.
Yeah, already got the
MVP,
ring.
Super Bowl winner.
It's kind of cool though. Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees, Brady. Even if they don't retire this year, they're all on the way out. Last season or two, and we have Mahomes, Jackson, Deshaun Watson. Now Joe Burrow's coming to the NFL.
Yeah,
NFL's in good hands. There's going to be a lot of talent in the future. A lot of role models for kids to look up to, and so on.
And not only, I think there's still some young guys that are still unproven.
There's
a guy sitting in Miami right now,
Josh
waiting for
Rosen,
his opportunity.
Baker Mayfield, Sam
Exactly.
Darnold, Josh Allen had a good year.
I think quarterbacks are coming out now. Like, they're bigger, fat. Like, all of them can run now.
They're coming out talented. These kids they have so much arm strength. They're smart too. It's like from high school they're running NFL style offenses now.
Yeah,
it's insane.
I think it was Jared Goff came to the NFL, never took a snap under center until he got to the Rams.
Yeah, and now these guys are doing it all in college. It's kind of unique. It's different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think like this draft, grab a quarterback.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. Forget about this draft class, right?
Yeah.
So they're not in the NFL yet. They haven't proven themselves. In the next 3 or 4 years, do you think any of these young cats could kind of be like Mahomes and win a Super Bowl early? Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Lamar Jackson's probably my favorite. Deshaun Watson, of course, they have
Honestly,
better teams.
I think with Tom Brady maybe on his way out, I think that AFC East is open for anybody. Perfect time for the Bills to slide in.
Yeah, so you think Josh Allen could?
Yeah, I like Josh Allen. He'd be mine.
But do you think he would actually go on a playoff run if he wins the AFC East?
I mean, it was this year they had a great defense. So I don't know. That's just going off this year. He's still young. I mean, if they could put more talent around him, they'll be a good team.
I think he would too. Yeah.
You know, the big bad wolf in the AFC East, New England, they're kind of on the decline.
That's the thing we forget too. Like they tried Lamar Jackson when he lost. They're like, was this season upsetting to you that you're supposed to win the Super Bowl? You lost. He's like, dude, I'm 23.
Yeah.
I just got here. They have a lot of time to do stuff. We've been saying that all year. They have a long way to go, and people want to judge him off the first 2 or 3 years. But Josh Allen, he is a guy that he could probably take the Bills, go on a little playoff run. If they could upset a team like KC or Baltimore, you never know.
I think so too. And also, what's it called? Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
I still love Baker Mayfield now.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, people start to forget about him because he had an off year, but 3 seasons and 3 different offenses.
Yeah.
And I'm preaching that.
All right, well,
I keep preaching that. It's not good for a quarterback. And Odell Beckham apparently was playing hurt all year.
Yeah, he had
the
surgery.
same injury.
He had a surgery.
Yeah, he had the same injury Deshaun Jackson had.
Well,
in Philly.
let's go into that. So, talk about the Super Bowl, but I kind of got a couple things I want to talk about. And since we're already on the Browns, that's the topic of conversation I've been wanting to have because that hire, right? It to me at first, and I'll go back to the last episode. I didn't think it was a good hire. I feel like they should have somebody with experience that's been a head coach before, step in there, do their thing. The more I kind of broke it down, I've been watching a lot of film on Minnesota.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny because Cleveland's offense reminds me exactly of Minnesota. It's kind of like a mirror image, the roster talent they have. For example, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
You have somebody that can run the ball, somebody that can kind of put the load on his shoulders, carry the team. On the outside, Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
It's like he has the same talent, the same roster, but they're younger, right? More proven. The only thing he's missing is that offensive line. If they could go into the draft and get some tackles, or maybe even, something on the interior, something to help that offensive line and Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
He's my surprise pick in next season. I think Baker's going to have a really good season, and the Browns might have the season they were supposed to have this year. The thing everybody expected out of them, they might actually end up doing
I like
this year.
that. Yeah, I could see that happening too. I like that a lot because, I mean, that division's, it's up for grabs too. I mean, Baltimore's running it, but teams are going to get that, game film, and they'll learn how to stop it.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, that running quarterback stuff really comes and goes. Luckily, Lamar Jackson can throw it, but that run game, I think it,
Yeah. If you're Cleveland, what direction would you go in the draft, though? Would you want to go defense first? Would you want to go offensive line? What would you do?
I'd probably hold off on the O-line.
Really?
First round, I'm probably go defense because the offensive line in this class is stacked.
Who would you like then? Who would you like them to pick? They got 10th overall.
Shit, don't ask me that. I don't know right now.
No.
No, I don't know.
You've been breaking down film. Come on.
I don't know who they would take though. And probably if I had to throw a name out there, the guy I mentioned last week, Grenard from Florida.
You like him?
Yeah, but 10 is pretty high for him. But the way his draft stock's been rising, as a Florida State fan, it pains me to say, but respect the greatness.
I hear you. All right. But yeah, Cleveland, I feel like they could do something. Let's go back to the AFC East. The Bills. You said you think they can win the AFC East.
I think they can.
Do you think that happens this year? Do you think it's going to be a little minute before they do something?
I think it all depends on Brady because he doesn't lose to Buffalo.
Yeah, that is true.
He doesn't lose to Buffalo.
Well, Buffalo's direction, what do you think they should do? Because me personally, I think all they're missing really is an outside threat. They go get a receiver, and this draft class is deep. If they get an outside threat, that defense is nice, like you said.
This is a class for receivers for sure. I like them that, put weapons around your young quarterback. Everybody else is doing it, and it seems to be working. So.
Yeah, and everybody else in the division. So Brady, do you think he comes back?
I just don't see where else he would go. I could see, all the rumors to Oakland. John Gruden likes veteran.
Vegas, baby.
Excuse me, Vegas. Going to Vegas because, Gruden loves veteran quarterbacks. But, Tom Brady is New England.
Yeah.
I don't see him going anywhere.
Dude, that was hilarious with the little
Hulu
tweet.
Commercial,
the Hulu commercial. Yeah. People ate that up on Twitter.
They really did.
That's funny.
Everybody's like, what does this mean?
So the Patriots, for them to get back to the Super Bowl and win a ring, what offseason moves do you think they need to do?
I feel like, you could put weapons around him, but then it's like a new guy, trying to prove himself still. Like I wouldn't put a rookie in. I'd probably go and try and sign a vet, to learn the offense, or maybe one that used to play in the offense.
Yeah.
that, still kind of remembers it. But, putting another rookie receiver in there, you already got N'Keal Harry.
Yeah.
I don't see them going receiver. I could see them going O-line because he got hit like the most ever in his career.
He did.
I could see them going O-line, and I could see them adding to the defense.
Well, they picked for the first time not 31st or 32nd. They got the 24th overall pick. N'Keal Harry, I liked him last year when they drafted him, but he can get no separation. I know he's young.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll do something in the offseason. But I feel like if they can get Gronk to come back and then they can go sign Austin Hooper or Hunter Henry, one of those big free agent tight ends, bring them in. They're not going to have to learn, much. They've been in the league. They're great talents. If you get two tight ends like that around Brady again, kind of like he's had in the past, maybe draft a receiver, somebody with speed on the outside, T. Higgins, for example. They can put themselves right in position to win a Super Bowl again because I think Bill Belichick is just that. He's that guy. He's that guy. And if it's him and Andy Reid, and Andy Reid, I think he's going to win for the most part. This year they had to slip up a bad year. Yeah. They're going to come back with revenge, I think.
They still had an elite pass defense. Yeah. Their defense was still elite. It was just that offense was trash.
Yeah, and they're not losing anybody on defense.
No.
Not really, no. Moving down south, let's go to Miami. All right. One thing I want to ask, they picked 5th overall. Do you think they trade up to get a quarterback from 5?
I mean, the only way is if they would be afraid someone's going to jump them. But I see them going quarterback. I could either see them taking Jordan Love or Tua. But, I mean, that's just the rumors. But honestly, if I'm them, I'm not going quarterback because you know how I feel about Josh Rosen.
Let's assume they go quarterback here, though.
Yeah.
Because that's... I know what me and you think, the way we would kind of manage our team, and we wouldn't do that. But knowing the Dolphins and knowing the NFL, they're going to take a quarterback.
But I feel like maybe 3, slide up to number 3.
Yeah.
Because I don't see the Redskins trading back.
I don't either. And I think they have to slide up to 3, to be honest.
Because I could see teams that need to jump up for a quarterback. If the Raiders don't sign a veteran, like, John Gruden loves to do, then I could see them trading up. So
who else do you think would trade up besides the Raiders?
San Diego, unless they could sign one.
L.A., dude, you're like a year late on all these
teams.
Bro,
what the hell? I really am.
L.A. Chargers.
Damn, L.A., Oakland. Damn. They'll be back in their city soon. Yeah. Well, not Oakland, but...
We might have the London Jags soon, but I'll talk about that in a second.
Bro, I would quit. Yeah. I'd retire early. But nah, for real, I could see the Chargers trading up.
Okay.
If they don't get a quarterback. The Raiders trading up if they don't get a quarterback. Indianapolis, they got to go quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Brissett either, and they're in that direction now. They're headed towards a quarterback as well.
Yeah, a surprise team, depending on what they do with Matt Stafford, Detroit.
Detroit's sitting at number 3. That's the thing. That's what I was. Yeah, I was gonna say. Do you think Detroit would trade back and want to add depth to the draft? Because if they trade with something like Miami, they could add 2 or 3 first-round picks this year.
Yeah, I know, but I think that if they do trade back, then they would have to keep Stafford because. Sitting at 3, you got to take a quarterback if you don't have Stafford.
I hear you on that. I don't know. Me personally, if I'm Detroit, I'm going to trade back with Miami only because I could still go get Jalen Hurts or Jake Fromm in the second round, Jordan Love, Eason.
I mean, I think Eason will move up to 1st. Ooh. Yeah, Eason is nice.
Is that's your steal this year?
No, my steal is Shadik Charles.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, I was watching his film. He's nice. He's got a laser.
All right, I'm gonna have to break his
we just got to see
too.
his combine, that's for sure, But I think he could slide in the first round.
All right. Well, last team in the AFC East, the Jets, right? That was my upset team last year, and they let me down. The boys are trash. But
the boys suck.
A big contract they have to sign this guy, Jamal Adams. Do you think he's gonna be in a Jets uniform next year? Or is he gonna go somewhere else? And if where?
I think the Jets got to do whatever they can because the way he was talking on Twitter and all this, like he's out there trying to play like a recruiter, trying to leave New York.
Yeah.
And he's talking about how he just feels disrespected.
Yeah.
They got to hash that out because that's a once in a lifetime talent right there.
Yeah. And but is it worth it signing a safety to that kind of money though? The money that he wants?
What does he want?
Well, he's trying to be the highest paid safety in the NFL. So, I mean, in my opinion, he deserves to be one of the highest paid safeties in the NFL. You saw what Tyrann Mathieu just did for KC.
Yeah.
That leadership that he brought, that leaves a locker room. And, it's more than just the on-field play. But being the Jets, and I know Adam Gase, would you sign him or would you want to watch him, kind of go his own way, use that money to get somebody else?
Because I know they are paying Le'Veon a lot.
He's somebody that needs to go, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he's not doing nothing for them. Like, they're still kind of bad. But, I mean, with this draft class, and I just feel like the talent coming in, like, it's just going to keep going up and up. Like, kids are getting bigger, faster, stronger.
Yeah.
They're doing like power cleaning, like 315 as seniors in high school, or like that's not even a lot. I don't even know why I threw that out because they're doing way more than that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't. No, that's a lot of money
For Jamal Adams.
Yeah, because
Where do you think he'll end up playing next year?
Hell, who's got money for him?
I think a sleeper team on him would be Dallas.
That's what everybody's saying. I could see it, but they got to sign Dak first.
Yeah, they do.
And he's going to want big money.
Let's do that. Let's talk about the NFC East. So, Dallas Cowboys, Mike McCarthy's coming in. They have talent. They got to re-sign Amari Cooper. They got to re-sign Dak. Dak is supposedly going to get a franchise tag, which he's not that happy about right now.
Yeah.
Do you think they re-sign Amari, or do they watch him go? Kind of like Jamal Adams.
I would... With his draft class, with all these receivers, I'd let him go.
I would too.
I'd let him go.
I would too. And there's a couple teams I think could pick him up. And I know the draft is deep, but there's teams sitting there like Arizona.
Yeah.
The Cardinals, they could team him up with Larry Fitzgerald if they could draft O-line with that 8th pick and they don't have to necessarily go receiver.
I don't see them taking him.
No?
I could see him going to... I don't know. I just feel like everybody's set.
New England's a team.
Yeah, New England.
Like you said, probably bring a vet in so they don't have to draft young.
Oh, I could see... I don't know. Like, I just feel like everybody's stacked at receiver.
Yeah, and there's
like
a lot of depth this
like
year.
a
Philly inside the division. Philly needs some receivers around Deshaun
they
Jackson.
really do.
They need weapons.
Deshaun
man.
Jackson. I think he's washed up. I mean, he's still fast, but he's got
Injury
peanut brittle
prone
bones.
and- yeah,
he's got
yeah.
peanut brittle. The dude is like weak.
But if they watch him go, I don't think they would trade him inside the division. But Philly's a big team to watch on receivers this
I know
year.
their receivers are always hurt and they're trash.
Green Bay definitely needs a receiver to put next to Devontae Adams, so that's a direction they might want to go.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper to me isn't worth that kind of money.
No, for
He's
sure.
a top receiver in the
No,
NFL.
he's straight,
but
yeah, but he's not like I wouldn't give him Mike Evans money or Julio money.
Yeah.
He's not that good.
So NFC East though, and this is my opinion, I think the Redskins have a really good chance to win it next year. And a lot of people would disagree with me.
Who's gonna be behind center?
That's the big question mark right now. In my opinion, not that it doesn't matter, of course it matters. But Ron Rivera coming in there as a coach, that defense, I think is going to be so disciplined.
Yeah.
They have talent there. Montez Sweat, I'm pretty sure they're going to draft Chase Young. They have Lennon Collins, re-sign Ryan Kerrigan. They have a defense there. And I hear rumors they're trying to get Greg Olsen to come up there, play tight end for them. They just lost Vernon Davis, but they'll have Jordan Reed,
Yeah.
Greg Olsen, right? The receivers were young. Those guys balled out. If they get a quarterback like Dwayne Haskins to step up a little bit, be kind of a game manager, he doesn't need to make big plays, kind of be like a Jimmy G or somebody that can just kind of kill the clock and not turn the ball over. I think they have a chance to win that division because it's a weak division.
Yeah, no.
It is.
The weakest division.
And I really think they have a chance to go in there. Do you think it's possible?
I like it. I like it to happen. Anything's possible in that division.
Yeah, it really is.
I think so. I think but all the teams in that division are gonna, a lot of new faces. A lot of people are probably gonna leave. I think it's perfect time for Washington to take over.
Yeah. Do you think Dallas is going to be upset again, just like they were this year?
What do you mean?
Well, this year they started 4-0. They were supposed to be a big bad team.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll be
and how
upset?
they
They'll let
trapped.
people down. Yeah.
Who?
Dallas?
Of course. Of course they're about to let everybody down. It's Dallas. They don't do nothing but let people down.
What do you think would take them to the next level? Do you think Dak's their answer, or what do they have to do?
I think, Dak's the answer for sure. I think it was just play calling. They really only ran outside zone.
Yeah.
They ran zone runs constantly. Their defense was kind of trash. I mean, they got a good edge rusher in Lawrence.
Yeah, but he doesn't show up in big games. He does nothing.
Their linebackers, I was watching them break it down. They're slow going sideline to sideline.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's their defense. Dak, I think, is definitely the answer. Pay him, but, they won't. Jerry Jones is stingy. Did you see that video of his yacht?
Yeah, pulling up to the Super Bowl.
Bruh, pay Dak.
But stop being
pay
selfish. I swear.
Dak. That
I swear.
$1 billion yacht.
I swear.
Dak only wants $30 million.
That's not. Yeah. To be honest, he probably wiped his ass with that.
That's nothing to him.
All right, let's move to the Midwest, right?
Yeah.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Like I said, I think Cleveland's going to be that sleeper team this year that they can actually do something. But Cincinnati, they're first overall, right? They're sitting at first overall, so they're sitting pretty. AJ Green will be coming back. Hopefully, they can sign him to another contract. Joe Mixon's going to sign a contract this year.
Yeah.
They have weapons around Joe Burrow. That offensive line needs help. That defense needs help. Do you think they could be a 500 team this year in that division?
I think Joe Burrow alone makes him a 500 team.
Really? That quick?
Yeah.
Without playing one snap?
Yeah, that he's nice. And they, like you said, he's already got talent around him. Like, they can run the ball. Joe Mixon was not bad this year.
Yeah.
So I feel like with Joe Burrow, he's an Ohio kid. He just won the Heisman, one of the best quarterback seasons in college football history.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if they first off, if they see people talking about, oh, they want to pass on him.
Yeah.
That'd be the worst. That'd be the biggest mistake
they ever make. Yeah.
In Ohio. Because there's
He's from
Cleveland
Ohio,
is
so
I'm
it's
playing,
pretty
but
dope, yeah.
no, that'd be one of the biggest mistakes in football history to pass on him.
Do you think within their first 10 years, Joe Burrow could actually compete with Patrick Mahomes and be the face of the AFC, win a couple Super Bowls?
You said in 10 years?
Let's say the next 10-year period, right? Let's fast forward. We hop in a time machine, fast forward 10 years, and we're looking back.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be the better quarterback at the end of 10 years, Mahomes or Joe Burrow?
I don't. Mahomes.
Mahomes?
Because he's already in a great
Bro, they're
system.
saying Joe Burrow is like the Messiah. He's the second coming of Brady. He's supposed to come in there and win 6, 7, 8 rings and do all this crazy stuff.
But one dude's going to a 2 and would they win 2 games?
Well, the Chiefs weren't that good when they drafted Mahomes.
They were better. They were
picking 10th overall.
They traded up for him.
They did. They had Alex Smith, and were they a playoff team? Yeah, they got destroyed by Indianapolis.
Yeah, they were not they weren't no like
scrub team like Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati's horrible.
Yeah.
They do got the pieces there, so it wouldn't be that bad, but still, like, it's a losing franchise.
Okay,
and then do nothing but lose. Really.
And then sitting in that division, Pittsburgh Steelers, Big Ben.
I think they're about to fall off big time.
That defense is nice, Steel Curtain.
Yeah, but Big Ben's old as hell.
Do you think he's gonna be under center this year? Or do you think it's gonna be somebody else?
I feel like if they don't go, I think they got to draft quarterback this year to understudy. That's probably another team I would say is going to get a quarterback. Pittsburgh,
yeah, it makes sense.
Just to learn under Big Ben, because Duck Hodges and Mason Rudolph are trash.
As a veteran quarterback, what's a more attractive position? You Indianapolis Colts or Pittsburgh?
As a veteran,
yeah.
I'd probably say Indianapolis.
You'd rather play in Indy than Pittsburgh?
Yeah, because one, the division's already easier. Mm-hmm. You play in a dome, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like it's similar situations, both good O-lines, decent run game. But I would just pick Indianapolis solely for the weak-ass conference.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Who do you think is the guy that both teams would go after? Because I don't think Pittsburgh is a team that, of course, they might draft young, but I think they're a team that also wants to sign a veteran quarterback to step in there and kind of do their thing.
What if they move on from Big Ben? I don't think they're going to move on from Big Ben.
He might be there this year, but I don't know if he's the answer. I don't know if he's the guy.
Because in the year before, he did. Them boys are.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to throw this out there, and I know you're going to get emotional about this one, but I think somebody like Jameis, if they let him walk away, could go to Pittsburgh and actually do something there.
Nah, because, he will finally have an offensive line. Yeah. But the run game is still bad. He's got Juju Smith, who in my opinion, is only good because he had A.B. on the other side that took 3 defenders with him.
But doesn't Jameis just look like a Pittsburgh Steeler? Like he looks.
Honestly,
he
looks like a Raider.
Like a Raider or Steeler.
He looks like a Raider.
I think he needs a change of scenery though.
Let's not put that into existence. That's my guy.
I agree. I want him to come back to the Bucks.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna regret it if they let him go. But I really do think that they end up letting him play somewhere else.
It's the history of the Bucks. We let a quarterback who was who the fans didn't like. They go win a Super Bowl. It's only fitting, but
now
history always repeats itself. Damn it!
Since we're on the topic of quarterbacks, we talked about it earlier. Jimmy G over there in the Super Bowl missing throws. How do you think they feel about?
They're stuck
him right now?
They got no choice. He is the guy.
ESPN was saying a trade. Right, in a way, Brady for Jimmy G. That's not going to happen. Let's stop.
What the hell are they on?
Stop. Yeah, let's stop. But
them boys just throwing out random
shit to start shit. Yeah. But
Bro, them boys are bored.
Jimmy G, I think everybody could agree that he's not the quarterback everybody thought he was now.
He definitely proved it in that Super Bowl.
And do you think that they'd be willing to say, hey, let's bite the bullet on this one and let him go and just bring somebody else in?
No, because John Lynch doesn't want to look like a dummy. The whole organization would look so stupid if they did that.
But yeah, John Lynch, that would be the one, not mistake, but that would be the one move that he made I really didn't like, because everything else he's done so far has been great.
Solid, beautiful trades. Yeah. Emmanuel Sanders, it's just so Jimmy G could hit him on a slant route.
What do you think the 49ers' next step is? They just lost the Super Bowl. What do you think they have to do now?
Just maintain everybody. Work on Jimmy G's deep ball.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. They really would have won the game if I mean, you make $34 million guaranteed. You got to make that throw, right?
Yeah, and that D line is young too. They're all under 25 years old.
Yeah,
or something like that.
No,
They could just
I think it's like 26, 27.
26. Yeah, Bosa's a rookie.
Yeah.
DeForest Buckner. They got Tariq Armstead. I mean, it's a young squad. They got young linebackers, young safeties. So
like, look at the moves he brought. He signed Quan Alexander, who's coming off an ACL injury, big risk. I mean, he was hurt most of the season, but when he came back for that playoff game, he was all over the place.
And that says a lot about him wanting to come back and play for that team. It says a lot about how close they are as a team. You know? But I mean, and everybody in the division too, Arizona.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's the hardest division of football.
That's the thing. Arizona, they're gonna make a big jump this year, I think.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And if they don't win as many games at the same time, I think they're gonna be a lot more competitive because Kyler Murray's second year.
Oh, they experience. Who was it? The only game that they really got blown out, I think, was the Ravens.
Yeah.
Other than that, they only lost by like a touchdown.
I think they
got a good team.
Seattle, on the other hand, I think they actually take a step down. I think they're going to lose Clowney in free agency. I don't think he'll resign to them.
I mean, money talks, so. But they, paid Russell Wilson a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think that they fall off that much, but I don't like them to have the same season they had. Maybe 9-7, but this is
I see that
super early.
Yeah,
super early.
Well, let's talk about the Rams a little bit because they went to the Super Bowl last year and everybody kind of forgot.
Screwed.
I got them a way out. I got them a way out.
Okay.
All right, so we talked
this
about
ain't
last
Madden.
week.
Let me remind you. This is not Madden. You can't just be trading everybody.
Bro, they got to trade Todd Gurley.
Oh, yeah.
They have to. They don't have a choice.
The dude's got arthritis.
They don't have a choice. He's hurt. Sign him for what, 60 mil? Something like that? Stupid. Bro, they got to trade him. They got to trade him. And there's a couple teams, I think, that are out there that might actually end up wanting somebody like Todd Gurley.
I don't see who would want that risk and that money. There's Todd Gurley. If you had asked me 2 years ago, that's sure. What do you want from him? But now it's just so unappealing that
I agree.
That salary.
Some of these teams they're out there though, they're desperate to win now. Teams that have veteran quarterbacks and like, hey, we got another year or two. One team that I'm gonna throw out there, they're losing Melvin Gordon to the free agency.
Yeah,
the Chargers. If they could sign Todd Gurley and then they get somebody like Brady, because they're going after Brady, they already said it.
Who, the Chargers?
The Chargers. They just want to win now. Somebody like them, they might take a chance on that.
They got a nice defense.
I'm trading them right away.
They got a nice defense.
Yeah.
Tom Brady with Todd Gurley.
Keenan Allen's out there.
Yeah, I mean, in Madden, that'd be a dope-ass team. But in real life, your running back's only going to touch the ball 4 times because that's all they don't. Bro, I had him in fantasy too when dude came off one of the best fantasy seasons ever and wanted to come out and play like shit this year.
Well, that whole division's going to have new running backs. David Johnson's on the way out too. Where do you think he ends up?
I don't he really hurt himself playing so trash this year. He might go and be a second string.
Yeah,
he might go be a second string somewhere.
Tampa Bay maybe could take a chance on somebody like David Johnson.
I'd be pissed because I think we got our guy Rojo. He's nice. It's just Bruce Arians, like once he fumbles, he wants to pull him out for the whole game.
Yeah,
like how do you expect somebody to learn off of that?
Well, they don't have that guy yet. They don't have that guy. They got the rotation going. Like
that's what I'm saying. I think they do have the guy. They just don't know it because Rojo, he pounds the ball.
Yeah, it's
just that offense line is trash. Like they need to do something, but I'm not going to ramble on about the Bucks.
Well, yeah,
but the Bucks podcast.
Yeah, let's forget about the Bucks. But in that division, though, we talked about running backs. Go back to quarterbacks a little bit. The Saints.
Yeah,
Drew Brees is saying he might come back, but if he does come back, he's willing to let Taysom Hill play like 30, 40 snaps a game, something like that. And everybody's saying, hey, he's the new franchise quarterback. Did we just forget about Teddy Bridgewater?
Oh yeah, no. The Saints said that they'd rather have Taysom Hill.
I was shocked.
That's crazy because Bridgewater was the one who went 5-0 with them.
That's what I'm saying.
4-1.
And they think Taysom Hill's their face of the franchise. If I'm Bridgewater, I'm disrespected. I'm out. I'm leaving.
Oh, I mean, sure. Hell, if they want to put in Taysom Hill, that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean,
I think if they want to put in Taysom Hill, it definitely expands the playbook because now they can run more read option and.
I think they should kind of use Taysom Hill like they used him this year, like a Swiss Army knife, and let Bridgewater be kind of the face of the franchise. They can maybe share snaps at quarterback.
Imagine you're starting quarterback rushing a punter.
That's wild. Hey, he was blocking punts.
He really was, but I don't think they'd do that with him. If they did, that's ballsy.
Yeah. All right, now let's go back to the NFC West, and we talked about Gurley, we talked about David Johnson, Clowney though. Do you think he resigns? He plays somewhere else?
I think with him, money talks, and he's just trying to get paid now.
He's trying to win a ring too. I think that's why he left Houston. That was a big part of it.
I don't know. They have a playoff team. I mean, he went just as far.
Yeah. I mean, if I was him, I'd probably resign. They got Bobby Wagner there. They got a good squad.
Yeah, but another reason why he didn't want to sign with Houston is because they were trying to tag him.
Yeah.
He wants that bag and to win.
I mean, if I'm him, he deserves the bag. You know, his stats don't say it, but the what he does on the field does.
Yeah, because they track stats like tackles, sacks, tackle for loss. They don't really track stats like double teamed, like how many times like this dude shifts the whole offense. Like teams got a game plan around this guy.
Yeah.
So like people are talking about, Aaron Donald didn't do nothing. Oh, because dude's getting triple teamed. Like people only look at stats like, oh, he had 1 sack. Oh, he's trash.
No, yeah, I don't.
People see like something like, oh, he threw 30 picks. Bro,
stop.
Bro, that would be a separate episode. I might do a separate episode just on Jameis.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about awards. The awards came out and a lot of people were upset. Kyler Murray got Rookie of the Year over Josh Jacobs.
I don't see it. I think it's great. I like Kyler Murray winning it.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like he's more valuable to his team than Josh Jacobs is to the Raiders.
1,000-yard rushing as a rookie. I mean, he had a great season. Kyler Murray did too. I mean, it's debatable either way you go.
Yeah, but I mean, Oakland was a good team when they drafted Josh Jacobs. Kyler Murray came to a 2-win franchise with a new coach and a new offense.
Yeah.
And somehow put up the same, great numbers for a rookie. I just don't see, all right, a lot of people talking about, oh, but Gardner Minshew did better. Okay, do you see what division Gardner Minshew plays in?
Yeah.
Every defense in that division is weak.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Kyler Murray is out here doing it against playoff teams, a Super Bowl team, and the Rams.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you talk about Gardner Minshew. The Londons have 2 back-to-back games in London next year.
You said the Jaguars have
the Jags, they got 2 back-to-back home games, and they're both home games as well.
Wait, they're playing 2 games in London,
and they're home games, so that means they're gonna have 10 games.
Are they trying to push them? They're trying to push them out of London.
They're gonna push them to London. How would you feel about it if you were a Jag?
I'm retiring.
You wouldn't want to do it.
No. Well, all right. If I'm a young rookie and I'm 23 with a bunch of money in my pocket, sure. What the hell?
Yeah.
But if I'm a veteran and my family just moved to Jacksonville, bro, I'm done.
do you think it's going to be an advantage for them that other teams have to fly all the way to London? Or do you think it's going to be a disadvantage for them?
I think it's going to hurt them when they got to travel, but I feel like they would plan their travel. I feel like they'd plan the travels or arrangements like, all right, let's say like, all right, Houston, right?
Yeah.
They got to play in London. They'll probably make them play in, I don't even know.
Houston and Dallas next week or something like that.
No, they probably play like a team on the East Coast. How's that even? So if you're flying to London, would you fly out of?
You'd fly. You got to fly. If you're flying from Florida, you would fly up to New York and then overseas. It's like an 8.5-hour flight.
Okay, then they. Oh,
so
for
if you
real?
fly to the West Coast, but if you fly to the West Coast, let's say they're playing San Francisco, that's a 16-hour flight.
No, they wouldn't do that.
14-hour flight.
They wouldn't do that. They'd probably make them play in what's the AFC? They'd probably make them play the Bills, then fly out of New York straight from there just to stay. Like they'd probably be gone. It'd probably be
in America for 2 weeks or something like that. So they would have to find places to practice and so on. I think it's just gonna be a headache. I really don't see why they would move a team to London.
Oh, because the NFL is all about money.
But they're pushing them. They really are pushing them there.
They really
are.
Shad
Khan wants to do it too.
I mean, he don't got to play in those games. He's probably like, oh, I love London. I go all the time.
I mean, Jalen Ramsey even tweeted today. He's like, thank God I'm not where I was last year because, God dang.
Bro, that would just suck. Imagine,
that's a lot of flying.
I mean, Jacksonville's kind of there's nothing cool about
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Do there, yeah.
This shit boring.
But pick somewhere else or so many. Even if they picked something like Mexico City.
All right, where would you want to be different? Where would you want
to
move a team?
Well, if you want to be different, pick Mexico City. They're already playing games there just like they are in London.
That shit is horrible out there.
It would suck to live there for the players, but I'm saying as the owner's perspective. And the teams don't have to fly as far and so on, and you'd have that whole country behind you. They love football down there.
Yeah, but Mexico City's like, isn't that a bad area?
I've never been there.
I don't know. I mean, it's not Cozumel.
Hey, Cartel's gonna take care of them boys though.
Gosh.
You know they're all doing dope anyway, so it's all good.
Gosh. Hell, put one in Toronto.
Nah.
Do you know how crazy that would be? They love them teams.
But I wonder how it would be because they already have the CFL. Like, would they all be Jags fans now? Like all of Canada?
I don't know. I was wondering that. Do they support the CFL? How we?
I meet a lot of Canadians at work, and they watch the NFL more often. They'll watch CFL, but to them, it's kind of like watching. I don't know if we're watching like
XFL.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah.
I'm about to try out.
Yeah, but they like the NFL. They really do.
Okay, so then think about it. Oh, if they be the OVO Jags.
I mean,
and Drake bought the team.
I would have said Vegas, but the Raiders are going out there now.
Yeah.
St. Louis did lose a team. They might need another team again.
Hell, the Chargers are probably going to leave soon too. They better just put them back in San Diego.
You know what's annoying? Why is there like 4 teams in California, 3 teams in Florida?
Because they're big ass states.
Spread them motherfuckers out.
Why do you think they got the most electoral votes in the presidential elections?
Yeah, but spread them motherfuckers out.
I don't know. I just threw that out there. That sounded right.
Throw them in. I don't know, like, bro, there's states out there like Utah. The Utah Jazz, they have a good fan base.
Yeah.
Throw a team out there in Utah or something like that.
Hell, put a team in Iowa.
Nah, them ones would be diehards, but nah, nobody deserves that.
Stop, man. Iowa is the second best state in the country.
Bro, like the New York Giants, New York Jets, they share a stadium. Why?
Well, that's history. They're not going to move.
Bro. Move. Well, no, they're not. You're right. They're not.
Damn. All right.
You know what I mean, though? Like,
yeah. Where else? I don't know. This is kind of fun to think about. Where would you put it? Hell, Utah. Okay, that'd be kind of cool because there's no team in that state.
Yeah, there's not.
They got a nice fan base. I know a couple people from Utah. Yeah, they love their Jazz, but all the Utah people I know, they're Broncos fans.
I mean, Midwest is dope because you could literally fly 2-3 hours in any direction, so they don't have to spend much, time
it's just
traveling.
Like there's not a lot of people out there though.
Yeah.
Like, you need
a big market.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Jazz probably do great because they're, the
only team out there,
and they play in a basketball stadium. It's maybe fits 40,000. I don't know. That's a guess.
Yeah.
And then now
what about Oklahoma? I don't think they have a football team.
No, they don't. But that's like a horrible state.
You think?
I don't know. But honestly, that's
the Sooners have a big fan base. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's college. That's different.
Yeah.
OKC, I know that they used to love the. I mean, but also they only love you if you're winning.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you want to put a shitty team,
that's most places.
Yeah, that's definitely Tampa. Oh, them boys, Tampa Bay fans, they kind of are like the worst.
Damn, I'm trying to think. Just kind of dope. Georgia has the Falcons.
Yeah.
Saints, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, Alabama doesn't have a NFL team.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like all the good states.
But they're all Roll Tide. Yeah. It's all Roll Tide. Like they already have.
Yeah, the good states are taken. They better just stay in California, and the Jags better just go to London.
But London's reaching, man. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, hell. Then next thing you know, you're gonna see a team in Brazil.
That would be dope. I'm not gonna. They got football down there, but it's a joke.
Oh man,
they come to the beach on sand.
Hey, Australia's gonna get a team.
Stupid. Hey, but talk about these new teams and shit. The XFL starts this weekend. They got the damn Tampa Bay Vipers game. They're winning it all.
I like it. Yeah. I think that they will because they got a bunch of Florida boys.
Quentin Flowers.
He's going to be running back, but I give it till week 2. Aaron Murray's going to suck because he's always sucked.
Yeah.
He played at Georgia. He was straight. He couldn't beat the Gators.
Hey, we won't cover the XFL now because we got shit else to talk about in the offseason.
No, we do got basketball to cover.
Hey,
we are expanding into new sports.
You know the 2 or 3 months on ESPN when like all the 4 sports are done and they cover like tennis and golf like hardcore?
I think what Open it was, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be us.
I just saw golf on there. But yeah, I've been like, I know basketball. Like I know how to, I know.
I've been watching a couple games because of this, yeah.
Yeah, plus I put money on some teams. Like, bro, when did...
They came back, you just lost money, didn't you?
Yeah,
they
just came back down and it was 58 to 53.
That's why if you're gambling, you got to be watching the damn game.
See, like I've been watching basketball. I just, Damian Lillard is on a damn tear. The dude is balling.
He's balling too.
Mm-hmm,
I want to see him leave Portland though. They're wasting his talent up there.
I don't know. Like they got a good team. Like
yeah, I don't know what's
why
up with
they
them,
suck.
but yeah.
Is it coaching? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't do basketball.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
that,
like I don't know why they suck, but I could tell you why. The Bucks suck.
The people could probably tell us.
Hey, let us know. Like help us out with some basketball. Because
where should Damian Lillard play? Though I think he should leave Portland.
Well, he's too loyal. He said if I can't win a ring here in Portland, I'm never gonna win one.
That's good though.
But like, all right, they've got. Carmelo's playing good ball lately. He's driving to the rim.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's good.
Bro, LeBron went 5 for 5 from 3 yesterday.
I saw that.
Like in a quarter. That was nasty. I'm not going to lie.
I saw that. But like Portland, like CJ McCollum is a lethal shooting guard.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard is I think the second best.
Basketball.
Guard.
You play 2K.
Yeah, I did. That's why I know like
names out there. Yeah.
No, but I know they're rating like okay, CJ McCollum's got an A+3.
Yeah.
He could shoot.
Shit, last time I watched basketball, Kevin Garnett was yelling, anything is possible.
Oh, my gosh. No, but, like, I mean, I think Melo's playing good. Last time, like, I watched the game last night or 2 nights ago against the Jazz, and he was scoring.
The only reason I know this, but Miami's actually good this year, is because they just played Orlando in the M-Way, so my friends went to the game.
I watched that game.
Those boys are nasty. I think they're, like, ranked 4th.
Tyler Hero is cold.
They just got Iguodala, too, like an hour ago.
Yeah, but he's old. I don't know if he's still balling
but he's nice on defense, right? From what I remember, he locked down.
Sure.
He locked down LeBron a couple years ago.
Sure. Sounds good, but did you see that the Twitter beef with John Morant?
That's funny as hell.
Yo, they said, yo, we ain't respecting the OGs around here.
Yeah,
I like it, though. I like it.
That competitive shit, you know?
Yeah,
makes
like-
you play better.
Okay, like, why do I got to respect this guy? He's not doing nothing for me.
But he did it in a respectful way, though. Like, he was like, I want to see them trade. Because he's not playing Iguodala. He was kind of like disrespecting them by not
Yeah,
playing.
he wasn't playing at all. He was just, oh, I'm Iguodala. I got a MVP,
Yeah.
NBA Finals MVP.
Yeah.
And then John Morant was like, okay. You did that 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
Where, you know.
But Steph Curry tweeted the picture of him with rings, and then John Morant was like, KD. That was funny.
For real. I mean, they both got the same number of NBA Finals MVPs, John Morant and Curry.
Yeah, that's funny. Wow. But yeah, I think the Lakers, the Clippers, they're like the top two this year in the West. The
No,
Bucks,
they are. The Bucks are balling in the East,
Yeah.
but I just feel like this year it's not going to be like, you know, we already know who it's going to be. Like,
You know what I haven't heard
from?
from?
Who?
Golden State fans. Where they at? Oh, dead last in the damn standings.
Bro, they boys
I haven't
fell
heard
off.
of. Yeah.
Well, everybody's hurt.
Yeah, Steph
They'll
Curry's
be
gonna play
all
all
right.
year. He was draining threes from like half court today though. Back to
Yeah,
back to back to
But
back to back.
there's no point of playing him because their
Season's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sit out the whole year.
That sucks.
All-Star
But,
break is
hey,
coming up.
They'll suck. They'll get a nice pick, get a rookie.
Nah, but it's not like NFL. You get to get the nice pick in the NBA, you have to pick first overall. Everybody else is trash.
Yeah,
to be
it's
honest,
like after the first 5 picks, it's like maybe you'll get lucky with
and
somebody.
the first 5 are usually it takes them like 5-6 years to develop. It's crazy.
I know, but because they come to the league 19. Speaking of 19-year-olds, Zion, he came back. He's back.
Yeah, I actually watched 2 of his games, like the
He's
full
nice.
game. He's nice.
Hmm
He's competitive, but he like from what I saw, he's good in transition.
Yeah, but I don't know. One thing I noticed is like this dude is playing off like pure instinct and raw talent.
Yeah.
No experience.
No.
Like when you see like, you know, like a lot of these guys that are, you know, still young, but they've been playing like Giannis, for example.
Yeah.
Like he's got experience. Like he knows what he's like. He'll
Him
see
and
something.
Giannis went at it a little bit too.
I know that was
that
dope.
was kind of dope.
I lost money on that game.
But Zion's only been playing like 6 minutes at a time because he's so out of shape.
Yeah, but
trying to play
that's
him
what I'm
into
saying.
shape.
Like he's 19. He's like 270, 6'6".
284, and they said that he's
284?
probably more than that. Yeah, that's
See,
what he's listed.
that's what I'm saying.
as.
Like, and he's balling.
Yeah, but they said they're trying to play him into shape, which is kind of cool. Like, hey, just go out there. That's your cardio, I guess.
Yeah,
shit,
they were
but-
just like, here.
bro, that man is big.
I think that in the future, I think that the trade really worked out for them from the Lakers.
You
'Cause they
think?
got a lot of young talent.
Oh, Brandon Ingram's been balling out too.
Yeah,
That
he got
man's on a
he
shooting
got an
tear.
All-Star invite or whatever.
Yeah, he's balling. Oh, bro, that kind of it didn't make me mad, but I was like, bro, these players got to stop crying. Like Devin Booker and all these guys, they didn't get the All-Star invite, so they were saying, oh, you know, like,
Well, because they want to be out there. They don't want to.
I know they want to be out there, but damn, somebody's feelings gonna get hurt. Like, you can't pick everybody.
Yo, but that's the thing. Like, they don't want to be out there playing in the All-Star game. They want to be out there popping bottles.
That's all
It's in Chicago, right? This year.
I don't even know where it's at. Who cares?
They want to
But
be out there with popping bottles with everybody. They want
you know
to
they're still gonna
turn
go
up.
out there anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, it's all fun and games.
They
I mean,
they don't want to play in the game. They just want to be known as an all-star, and they deserve it. But at the same time, you can't. It's like
Yeah.
imagine the NFL and you pick, you know, hey man, you know we can't do top 5 quarterbacks this year. We got to do like top 32 because you know nobody wants to be
it's
left
like,
out.
hey, so Aaron Rodgers was upset. You got to put him in, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, we got to give Jimmy G like a runner-up ring because you know he played good. Come on,
Hey, man, this is America in 2020. Everybody's just
shit's
have.
soft, bro. Like shit's soft.
Okay, so what about like, I don't know if they're gonna. It obviously has to be next year. Adam Silver, is that the
Oh
commissioner?
yeah, the commissioner. Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
See, we're still learning over here. Stick with us. We're gonna get better on it. All right. They said that they want to do like how the MLS and like soccer people in the Premier League,
Mm-hmm.
like you know how soccer leagues they do like a tournament in the middle of the season.
Oh yeah,
They wanna do
playing
one of
tournament,
those.
a playing tournament.
Yeah, I don't know what for, but
I saw that too. I mean, that would be different. It'd be interesting. It'd be fun to watch.
Yeah.
It'll give teams like a reason to play in the regular season because it'll stop this load management bullshit and all that. But
it'll definitely be like an incentive to put on contracts. Like, all right, if you win the the Pacific Coast
yeah.
tournament of the West Conference, we'll throw extra $2 million in. Sounds good.
Yeah, shit like that,
Yeah. I mean, it'll be cool. And then think about the first one. Oh, everybody's gonna be going hard. You know, LeBron James gonna be like, I want
Man.
that first trophy.
The reason I don't know shit about basketball, bro, I got tired of it when all these guys started saying, "Hey, you know what? We suck. Let's go play for Golden State."
Yeah, that's why
I was
I
like,
think
Bro, I was like,
Hey,
what
we
the hell?
suck.
Like,
I want a ring.
like Devin Booker, like if he's in Phoenix, that sucks for him. He's probably not gonna win shit.
He'll probably be in. LeBron's gonna recruit him.
But I'm saying, like, build a team around him. Like, why don't y'all just draft players, like acquire players and through free
It's
agency
because that
and
shit
build?
is hard. Because
it's like,
who the hell wants to go play with? Well, now they got something to attract Devin Booker. But like, all right,
I know what you're saying, but the NBA, it's like, bro, y'all are so fucking soft. Like in the NFL, you can't just be demanding trades. The only one that I'll say demanded a trade was Jalen Ramsey.
yeah,
And he got that. He earned or whatever, right? But besides him, it's not like you could just walk up, hey man, we suck. I want to trade. Stop being so soft, man. Where's your damn morals? Where's your like, I don't know, like.
Like that's
They
what I'm
don't
saying.
wanna work
That's
hard
why
no
I
more.
really like Damian Lillard because he could have easily. The dude's been to the All-Star game like 5 years in a row,
Yeah.
constantly putting up numbers. And I think as far as he gets is like the divisional round in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's like, or maybe he went to the conference championship last year. Whenever I think Golden State knocked him out. Anyways,
but
it's like he's stuck. Like he was down there. Like he was in Portland his whole life.
bro,
and-
like when KD, dog, when he went to Golden State and they won the rings, in my mind, I'm like, rings don't mean shit no more.
Yeah.
In the NBA, like, it's the easy way out. Like, anybody could do
it
that.
kind of that definitely hurt the NBA.
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying? That's
with
why I
the
stopped watching, to be
competitiveness-
honest with you.
Well, now, I was having fun watching the games. I think that everybody's got like a duo,
Yeah.
like or at least one solid guy. Like,
yeah.
what's it called? Atlanta. They're kind of rebuilding,
Trey Young.
and they just traded for Clint Capella.
Yeah.
So that that's something to build around.
I wanted to see Andrew Wiggins go to Golden State, though, for next year, but it
Andrew
didn't end
Wiggins
up
is
working
kind of
out.
horrible.
D'Angelo Russell, they're talking about going to Minnesota.
I
trying
don't
to
know
work a trade.
why would they. I don't know
Yeah.
why they would get rid of him.
I
Is
don't
he
know.
hurt? I don't know. Is he not doing? Is he not balling?
They have Steph Curry, they have Klay Thompson.
Yeah, but he'd be a nice dude to be like. See, that's what I think. Like a lot of teams, they don't do like point guard, shooting guard, small forward. They put out like 3 dudes who could shoot, a big who can like pick and roll, and then someone to play defense.
Yeah, with
That's
small
what,
ball now too.
Yeah. Oh, like Houston trading Clint Capella, they've got like the smallest team in the league.
Yeah.
I think the tallest guy is, I forgot his name, but he's 6'8".
Well, it's, like I said, it's not really my place to say because I don't know shit about basketball, so I might be 100% wrong on this.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I've seen, like a lot of teams, they don't play the original point guard, small forward, shooting
Yeah,
guard.
like LeBron
No, you
James
just
is playing point guard.
Yeah, you just have guys out there, like you put a team together that's going to be best to win, like whether it's putting up points or whatever you're playing against and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm trying to study it. Like, I'm watching these games. I follow like a bunch of people on Twitter now that just tweet about it. So I'm like, interesting.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and that's another thing. Like, apparently, like Paul George is like only played like 5 games this year. I saw.
Yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt for a while.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard set out a bunch of games too because he said load management or some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine being a fan of the Clippers, but you live in, let's say, Oklahoma City.
You buy the tickets, you fly
And you
out
want to
there.
see Kawhi Leonard just sit in a suit. I'd be so
I'd be
mad.
pissed. I'd be pissed.
I don't get it. I mean, I think it's cool. Like, I feel like, any team's really got a shot. I mean, the Lakers, I mean, of course, they're dominant teams, but, like, it's also, like, okay, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma might be on the way out, too. They're talking about trading him.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, he's kind of, like, hitter. Like, he's, what's it called? Like, he's spotty.
They're talking about getting Derrick Rose to come in there. Don't know why, really,
Yeah,
to be
but,
honest with you. But
I mean, that's, like, basically, like, ESPN just trying to throw out headlines.
yeah.
Like, I mean, I think the Pistons are going to want a lot for him because, why not? They're
That's
trying to
it, yeah,
rebuild.
yeah.
And it's like, hey, we got what you want.
I'll take Kyle Kuzma if I was them, though, if I'm the Pistons. Why not? Put him and Blake Griffin together.
Yeah.
and go
So
get
that's what I'm
some
saying.
of
Like, basketball, it's, like, really hard to rebuild because, like, you start with nothing. Like, the
Nothing.
Pistons, they got Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin, right?
those. Yeah.
Right?
You got nothing to trade. You got nothing to trade.
That's what I'm
nobody to
saying.
sign, yeah.
And then, like
and
you said,
it's
the
hard to get
first-
somebody in free agency because they all want to go to the same team. They don't want to go play in
Yeah,
LA,
and then you
New
only
York.
get, like, the
or-
first 5 picks are actually going to be worth something.
Yeah.
You might get lucky. Like Isaiah Thomas, the point guard, he was like the last pick in the draft. You might get lucky like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, your guy's
But
gonna.
it's crazy because the NBA is not like the NFL. Like the Lakers, they didn't they make the playoffs last year? They didn't. I don't
No,
think
they
they made
didn't.
the playoffs. And then this year they're the first seed just because of one player, Anthony Davis. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like you could trade for one guy and he could change your whole fucking franchise around. It's wild.
One dude I could see them trading for. Dennis Schroeder?
No.
He plays for OKC, but I heard that he's real good on the pick and roll,
Yeah.
and Rondo's not. But they need somebody to come in when Rondo's not in.
Chris Paul too. I heard Chris Paul's been balling this year.
He's not going nowhere.
Nah.
He's got a lot of money.
He wanted out though.
Yeah.
When he first went there. So
He
good
definitely
for him
doesn't
for
want to
sticking it
ring.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's That's basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which one to talk about next? UFC, golf, bowling? We got it all here,
Actually, baseball. You want to try out your baseball knowledge?
bruh.
So there was a big trade today. Do you remember who they were?
Yeah, no.
Mookie Betts, he's one of the best players in baseball, and David Price, who was you know who he used to play for?
Bro, ask me how many baseball games I've seen in my life.
Can you tell me who David Price is?
I don't think I can name one baseball player.
Bruh, David Price played for the Rays.
Hey, you know, we just rock the jerseys out here, Florida thing.
Nah, but yeah, they went to the Dodgers, and suddenly now they're the best team in baseball.
Bro, I heard baseball is just guys banging on trash cans.
Nah, only in Houston. Yo, them boys were really cheating.
That's all I know about baseball.
Yo, they kind of like,
bro, spit and dip, banging on trash cans. That's about it.
Oh my gosh,
that's about it.
They really did that. So I told you before, like,
yeah.
Yo, and then they said that someone did the analytics. The game that they banged the most trash can sounds in
14 home runs.
I think they scored like 14 runs.
Bro, that's like, imagine playing in the NFL and you know exactly what plays coming every single time.
It's like, okay, it's man blitz.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, it's like,
it's just wild, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not.
Them boys are really
I've
cheating.
never watched one baseball game in my life. I don't think I ever would have.
Nah, I love baseball, but like I said, like, I know the game, like I know people. I don't know like how. I mean, I know how contracts work, but I don't know like everybody. Like in the NFL, I know, But see, that's why we got our viewers that are they're gonna give us feedback like they always do. So
we should. I'm thinking we need a baseball team out here for a couple weeks. Get a baseball group together.
Yeah.
Maybe even a basketball group. Put them on the show. See what happens.
Or like a special guest.
Probably need some guest speakers. What
we
do you
could
think?
FaceTime. Yeah. I could get you
some phone-ins, phone a friend.
What's it called? I know my boy. He plays quarterback for right now technically the Patriots. Tom Brady.
Your friend's Tom Brady?
Yeah, I told you that I know Tom Brady.
You're cool with Tom Brady?
Yeah, we're boys.
Bro, that's wild.
Nah, but for real, yeah, so that was our baseball segment.
hey, let's get some phone in a friend. So let's start phoning in people during the podcast. So whoever comments down below will reach out, whatever they got to talk about, basketball, baseball, because we don't know shit about it. So
yeah. Hey, I mean,
I like it.
I don't know as much as I want to know to be out here just talking about it.
I hear you. Yeah.
Like I know who's good and who's not. I don't know why they are not. Like,
we're gonna have to start watching it though. Football season's over, so
yeah,
it's time for something else.
Oh yeah, I mean we got big boxing matches coming up, then UFC fights coming up.
Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Yeah,
I like Wilder.
Me too, because he's the favorite. I watched some of his fights in the past because I was bored on YouTube one day.
I saw Tyson Fury losing the WWE. To Braun Strowman, and I was like, "Oh, this guy's soft."
Nah,
WWE's real. So
yes, bro. Yeah, wait till we start covering WWE. So,
WrestleMania Tampa, we got to pull up.
Yo, we do. All right,
I gotta save up for that.
The Royal Rumble just passed. You want to cover some wrestling?
Yeah, that guy Drew McKendrick won. I'll be watching
Drew McIntyre. Yeah. He won. I don't know who that is.
Hey, he's buff though, so shit. I bet he's good.
Yeah, I don't think he could take man John Cena.
He don't wrestle no more.
Nah, but he's out there fighting crime in Fast and Furious.
Hey. All right, we got to call it a night. We talking about the wrong shit.
But all right, yeah, let us know some feedback with some help with basketball. Because, I mean, like, we know the sport. We just don't know, like, the in-depth of it.
Yeah, let us know where you think if you were an NFL GM, where would you place a team? Because it looks like the Jags are moving from Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Where would you want them to go? Would it be London, be somewhere else? Do you think Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow has a better career? Phone us in if you have anything to say about basketball, baseball, so on and so on. Anything else, Coke?
Also, like, let us know what we do right. Let us know what we do wrong. Like, if you're just like, bro, y'all suck, let us know so we can fix that. We want that constructive criticism. We got tough skin over here. So, yeah, I mean, my friends tell me all the time, like, bro, y'all got to stop. But you know what? We just keep going. Like I said, and I say every episode, I don't care if no one's listening. We'll just talk to our damn selves.
Yeah, we're gonna take this shit a little bit more serious. We're about to get on social media, start doing our little thing, doing a little board side sections. The only thing is, we live far, but we're gonna wrap it up for y'all. Y'all have a good night.
All right.